Bishop Godfrey Igwebuike Onah of the Nsukka Catholic Diocese criticized the current system that produces today's leaders in Nigeria. Speaking at the burial ceremony of Senator Ayogu in his hometown, Enugu Ezike, the bishop emphasized the urgent need for a more efficient and effective process to ensure the emergence of competent leadership for the people.
I also salute all the institutions of government, all the members of institutions of government were here. 2 days ago, we celebrated so-called Democracy Day. It is symptomatic that in Nigeria, we celebrate democracy on a day that democracy was denied. And I want to emphasize that although no human institution is perfect, the system of government we call democracy in Nigeria is an abuse of words. Because neither the institutions of democracy, nor the organs, nor even the process or the conditions that make democracy possible are present in this country. How many of the people that were elected members now, how many of them did we elect? Bear in mind that the difference between a person who takes by power by the force of arms through coup d'etat and those who take power by the power of money and power, the difference is only a question of method. They are all Coupists, Coupist, all of them. Because they thwart the desire of the people. And those who get to power through their investment in money will not likely worry about satisfying the needs of the people. It's an investment. They will have to recover their money. Until his death, many of us did not even know the name with which he was incorporated into the body of Christ, his baptismal name. That important name that marks our identity before God is often played down upon by many people. Life after death is a greater mystery. But our faith tells us that we will be judged. And according to the judgment, our next life will continue. So I declare my Father, I'll make the family of Senator Ayogu. You have to know that our faith sustains us in situations like this. We gather when people die as Christians to pray for them. Some say to honor. The homilist reminded us the judgment is severe, objective, and clear. Because of that, we set high standards for ourselves as Christians when we are alive. This is all in an attempt to make all of us suffer ourselves now to make the judgment lighter. But once the person is dead, our attitude of judgment changes because the judge is there. Our attitude becomes prayer. It is your life that will determine where you go, not whatever we do. Sometimes some of us live in such a way as to create confusion for their people when they die. I plead with all of us to live such lives that when we die, we will not put the ones we leave behind in confusion. And I tell all those here, that what matters for us when a person dies is asking God for mercy. Because we may think somebody lived well, but God who sees in secret knows he didn't. Or we may think somebody didn't live well, but God, who sees in secret, knows he did.
The funeral service for Ayogu Eze took place at the Umueda Primary School open field in Enugu Ezike, located in Ibueza North local government area. Family, friends, and well-wishers gathered to bid farewell to the prominent politician who had a significant impact on his immediate community. Ayogu Eze passed away on April 25, 2024 at the age of 65 after a prolonged illness in Abuja. Before entering politics, Eze had a distinguished career in journalism, serving as an editor at both The Guardian newspaper and Newswatch magazine. Until his death, Ayogu Eze was the Enugu State representative at the Revenue Allocation, Mobilization and Fiscal Commission and a member of the board of the Nigerian Ports Authority. He also served as chairman of the Senate Committee on Works, following his tenure as chairman of the Senate Committee on Information and Media. Guests at the events remembered the late politician and journalist, Senator Ayogu.
Yeah, Ayogu is, don't suffer fools gladly. Ayogu will tell you where he is on any issue. Any issue of interest to Ayogu will take it. You like it, it's your business. If you don't like it, it's your business.
He's a model for any of us that you can aspire, and by the grace of God, and by luck, and by the benefit of people you meet in your life, you can become.
Well, as a senator, and he was even the Senate spokesperson. Everybody knew that Ayogu was in the Senate. And in the senatorial zone, which is Enugu North and Soka, his impact was felt.
So Ayogu has been my friend, and he's one man that is very intelligent, one man that is fearless, one man that is a good politician. He can always fight for his friend. When he stands on issue, he stands on issue. It doesn't even matter whether 100 people are opposite him. He can debate and argue on that issue because he's very knowledgeable about any subject matter.
He left a lot of legacies. At least he was the greatest politician in the Nsukka zone, if you ask me to say. He was good to his people. He gave our people work. He gave our people education. A lot of examples I cannot mention now. He did a lot for us, a lot of things. He was a good man. He was a kind person. He was friendly to both young and big. He don't know whether you are poor or young, especially poor people. When he hears you are poor, that is where you see help from him. So he did nice. But people, no one cannot be loved by everybody. Even salt, there are people who hate salt.
He's a very distinguished guy. He's a senator, he's a lawmaker, he's a literal giant. He's not within the nation. He worked for a lot of good media outfit. He was a commissioner. He was a governorship aspirant. He was everything. He was a father. He's a grandfather. He's a man who doesn't take no for an answer. He's a go-getter. We love him and we're going to miss him.
Ayogu Eze, as I know him, will never hide his feelings. He will always say it as it is. Honestly. He's a special breed of politician. So today is a day that we'll have to recognize him and honor him. He has done so well for Nsukka. We're proud of him. Even in death, we're proud of him.
Among the notable dignitaries in attendance were the Deputy Governor of Enugu State, Ifeanyi Osai, Senator Ideke, Minister of Science and Technology, Uche Nnaji, former Governor of Enugu State, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, former Governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, former Deputy Governor of Enugu State, Ukechukwu Itanyi, Senator Chukwuka Utazi, President of Signature TV, Vin Martin Obiarailo, Chief Everest Nnaji, Managing Director of Robin Stores, Rob Anwatu, Igwe of Ogrute, Ekene Obunna, and many others. Senator Ayogu Eze have passed away, but with the legacy he left behind and the lives he touched, the memories of his impactful life will linger for a long time. Charles Pius reporting for Signature TV News.